If you want to beat high blood pressure, there are 4 important things I would recommend you do. Hi, I'm Dr. Chan. In this episode of the Habits Pharmacy podcast, I'm going to share 4 important things that I would recommend to people with hypertension if they want to get the best possible lifelong health outcomes despite having high blood pressure. If you have hypertension, these are the 4 things I would strongly recommend that you be mindful of. Number 1, take it seriously. Number 2, lifestyle as the cornerstone. Number 3, change, not add. Number 4, make it personal. Let's dive into each of them in greater detail. Number 1, take hypertension seriously. Take hypertension seriously because hypertension is a serious problem. It is one of the leading modifiable risk factors for death globally. About 1 in 3 adults globally has hypertension. More than 1 billion people aged 30 and above are living with hypertension worldwide. And nearly half of them do not even know they have high blood pressure. Poorly controlled high blood pressure is one of the leading causes of premature death and many serious health complications, including stroke, heart attack, heart failure, chronic kidney disease, vision loss, and even blindness and dementia. Take hypertension seriously because it is a silent killer. It is very stealthy. It slowly, silently, but surely destroys one's health over years and decades, often without any symptoms at all. Many patients with poorly controlled high blood pressure feel perfectly well, and they only start to take it seriously when they are confronted with serious complications caused by years of neglect. Take hypertension seriously because the reality is that the majority of people don't. 1 in 3 adults has hypertension, and 1 in 2 of them is undiagnosed. They are living with an unhealthy high blood pressure level that is slowly damaging their body without them knowing it, without them doing anything about it. In fact, many people first discover they have hypertension only after being diagnosed with a stroke, a heart attack, heart failure, chronic kidney failure, or even vision loss. They were unaware they had high blood pressure and not treating it for years until they found themselves at the A&E, at the emergency department, with hypertension-related complications. That is why doctors widely describe high blood pressure as the silent killer. So that is number 1. Take hypertension seriously because neglecting it or being complacent about it can lead to many very serious health consequences. Number 2, lifestyle as the cornerstone. You must make lifestyle the cornerstone of your efforts to beat hypertension fully and optimally, regardless of whether you are already taking medications for high blood pressure or not, regardless of whether your blood pressure is already well controlled or not. Because your main goal should not only be about achieving a good blood pressure reading, it should be about preventing and minimizing all the serious complications of hypertension. And to do that fully, just achieving a good blood pressure reading through medications is not good enough. Lifestyle and diet improvement is still a must-do. Even if you had taken medications to bring your blood pressure down to target, lifestyle improvement remains essential because it addresses many of the underlying drivers of cardiovascular disease and complications of hypertension, not just the blood pressure reading itself. Of course, not all cases of hypertension are caused by unhealthy lifestyle and diet. Some are the result of certain medical conditions or medications. But even then, in such cases, lifestyle and eating habits improvement is still very important in minimizing the progression and preventing the complications of hypertension. So that is number 2. If you have hypertension, lifestyle must be the cornerstone, the foundation of your endeavor to achieve the best possible long-term health outcome, despite having high blood pressure. Number 3, change, not add. Number 3 is specifically about diet. If you have hypertension, focus on changing and improving your diet, not just adding to it. Let me explain this with the story of David. David is not the real patient. He is a composite case story based on my years of coaching people with hypertension to improve their lifestyle and diets to better control their high blood pressure. When David was told by his doctor that he had high blood pressure, he became obsessed with finding the best superfoods, the best medicinal foods that might help lower his blood pressure. He went to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, subscribed to many channels, followed many content creators, and watched many videos, especially those with titles such as Top 10 Best Foods for High Blood Pressure, 5 Foods to Naturally Lower Your Blood Pressure. From his research, he ended up with a long list of foods, herbs, and ingredients touted to be good for lowering blood pressure. Faced with such a long list, he simply randomly picked a few that he was more familiar with and comfortable with trying, and tried adding to them to his diet in a piecemeal, random manner whenever he could. But after many months of doing that, his blood pressure did not improve much. What do you think David did wrong? After all, he did add foods known to lower blood pressure to his diet, but his blood pressure didn't improve. Why? Let me ask you this. If there are many specific aspects of David's existing diet that are clearly unhealthy and clearly contributing significantly to his high blood pressure, do you think it would be good enough to simply add blood pressure lowering foods to that unhealthy diet in a random manner without changing or improving his existing unhealthy diet? Put that way, I hope the answer is already obvious and abundantly self-evident. But the sad reality is that in my years of coaching patients with hypertension, this is a very common problem. Many would come to me and ask, "Doctor, what should I eat to lower my blood pressure?" expecting me to give them a list of foods to simply add to their diet. Instead, I would say to them, to fully and optimally tackle your high blood pressure, you cannot simply add to your diet without improving and changing it. Focus first on what you are already eating regularly. And then from there, identify all the specific aspects of your diet that are clearly contributing to your high blood pressure problem. Then work to change and improve each of them and eventually all of them. Focus first and mainly on changing your diet, not just adding to it. So that is number 3. When it comes to diet and hypertension, focus on improving and changing, not simply adding. Number 4, make it personal. Your management of hypertension must be individualized and personalized because you are unique. The underlying lifestyle causes and contributors to your high blood pressure are unique to you. What works for other people may not work for you. For example, many people have said to me during coaching sessions, "Doctor, I have already cut down significantly on my salt intake, but my blood pressure has hardly improved." This is more common than most people think. People respond to salt intake differently. About half of them with hypertension are what we call salt sensitive. They will see a meaningful drop in blood pressure when they reduce their sodium intake, while the other half are relatively salt resistant. Their blood pressure is much less affected by salt intake, and they may only see a small change even if they reduce their salt intake very significantly. Unfortunately, there's no easy way to tell who is salt sensitive and who is not, and many people fall somewhere in between. Hypertension is also multifactorial. High blood pressure can be driven by excess weight, many different specific aspects of diet, lack of exercise, poor sleep, alcohol, stress, genetics, or other factors. And the contribution of each of these factors is different for different people with hypertension. And most people with high blood pressure also have one or more other chronic conditions, such as diabetes or high cholesterol, and may also be on different medication regimes as well. That is why individualizing and personalizing the management plan, especially the lifestyle and diet modification plan, is not just necessary, but very critical. Any generic one-size-fits-all food list or diet plan is simply not going to be good enough if one truly hopes to manage hypertension optimally. So let me reiterate these 4 important things that I would strongly urge every person with hypertension to do. Number 1, take it seriously. I'm not saying you need to be anxious or constantly worried, but do not be complacent. Take hypertension seriously. Do everything you are willing and able to do to control your blood pressure better and prevent its many serious complications. Number 2, make improving your lifestyle and diet the cornerstone, the foundation of your endeavor to beat hypertension. Regardless of whether you are already on medications or not, regardless of whether your blood pressure is already well controlled or not, make improving your lifestyle and diet the cornerstone of your efforts. Number 3, specifically with regards to your diet, focus on improving and changing it, not just simply adding to it. Number 4, make it personal. Your hypertension management plan, including which aspects of your lifestyle or diet to pay more attention to make more effort in, should be personalized and individualized. If possible, seek support from your doctor or other healthcare professionals who focus on lifestyle medicine and offer lifestyle and diet coaching. If you have hypertension, I hope you have found this episode of the Habits Pharmacy podcast useful. If you want to find out more about what I do, whether it's about one-to-one lifestyle and diet coaching, online learning programs, or how to contact me, you can go to my websites, thehabitsdoctor.com or thehabitspharmacy.com. You can also find the link somewhere in this video. I'm Dr. Chan. Let your habits be your medicine to combat lifestyle-related chronic diseases such as hypertension. See you at the next episode. And until then, live well, eat well, and be well.